Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the PrincessSMP. Today, I am going to try to speak with Marina if she is around. I also want to get my XP up. I don't know if this should have mending on it. I'm gonna go and see what other types of books are on around to maybe get it up because it's not looking so hot. I also realized that I broke down the, I think I only need one. The, bunk beds. But my bed is missing some of its pieces. Sure, that works. I don't know. We also got our task for this week, and I'm gonna share it with you guys, but I don't even know if I'm going to share it with anyone within the kingdom. Maybe Fang. I don't know. We'll have to speak with him at some point. The lore keeper wants wants me to burn down another kingdom? Bonus points if someone goes down while being burned. And I think that is a very fitting task for us as, well, we are made of fire. But at the same time, I'm also kind of like, I don't know about that. There's no one that I really want to burn down at the moment. Maybe the Seraphs, solely because they haven't given us that book yet. And I think that they are keeping those pages. Like, I don't trust that they haven't found them yet. And I think they're keeping those pages because they say that Fang is the rightful heir. I don't know why I walked over here. Maybe because I'm walking and talking. Oh, I need to go to the library, actually. That Fang is the rightful heir, which means that's, like, the only, like, legal documentation that is stating that. So I think Rain is wanting to, hold on to it. But it seems that she doesn't want the immortality as much as, one had thought. I kid, obviously, but... Ooh, maybe Unbreaking. That might be nice. I also have a bunch of books that I could enchant. But I might just go... This is going to lag me. Oh, it didn't. I don't know. She was really gunning for immortality, so I don't really know what's changed or if they just didn't, you know, want to kill someone again. Is there any mending books? There is. I'm assuming these are for these weapons. Whoa. Hold on, I have Unbreaking. Efficiency 2. Piercing is a bow, I think. Silence? What does silence do? Unbreaking 1. Any other efficiency books? What does silence do? I'm assuming you put it on your weapon. Okay, well, I'm stealing this efficiency 2 book. But anyway. I don't know. Oh wait, can I put efficiency on a mending book? Or not efficiency, unbreaking. I don't think I can put unbreaking on a mending book. So I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit, and I'm hoping that I don't really ramble, so I'm gonna cut straight to the point. I want Melody out of that damn ice. But I'm worried that if I do it too soon, she'll be mad and there will be consequences from the Winter Kingdom. But if I wait too long, life will progress and people will forget. The conversation that I had with Kano yesterday, or the other day, I should say, leads me to believe that the Elven Kingdom is moving on fairly quickly, which kind of rubs me the wrong way. Because you're just gonna push me? What the fuck? It rubs me the wrong way because it just feels like I get Kano's point. I understand. Fuck. Shit. I didn't mean to break that. I don't think I can put unbreaking on this. I can see. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe? Whatever. The fact that it didn't break is all that I'm happy about. So. I don't really know what to do. I need to speak with Ira about this bombing and how I think it's a task because nothing happened to me. I haven't found any chests or anything like that. So clearly it was not someone who wanted to fuck with me. But when it comes to... I need to confirm this with Ira. When it comes to getting Melody out, they said it had to be something equal to or stronger than the Lore Keeper, I believe, was what Kano said. And I will confirm with Ira. And if that's the case, then we have to figure out what is equal in strength. Now, my immediate thoughts... Oh? Why did you not go in there? The hopper's full? Why did you not immediately go into here? That was weird. My immediate thoughts are obviously the immortality. Because I feel like the Lore Keeper cannot grant that kind of power without being strong. And I feel like once you become immortal, you might be maybe equal to. Maybe, I don't think stronger. The other things that I'm thinking of maybe involve something to do with the other... I don't want to say deities. I have no idea. And I said Pantheon. I think I said Pantheon yesterday or the other day, very loosely. But death is felled. and there is a... I don't even want to give it a 50-50. There is like a 10% chance that the helmet Ziff gave me was the actual helmet. And I can't imagine that the 2 other immortal beings are not just as strong as the Lord Keeper. But that being said, I have no idea what that would pertain... how that would pertain to the helmet. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I spelled you're wrong. Fuck me. I want to get my pickaxe up. So, I have no idea what that means for the scythe and the helmet. I feel like there should be a trifecta. I feel like there should be something of the Lore Keeper that we need, that we would need as well. I don't want this shit. Put it, go away. So, I think my choices are do all of my tasks and or sabotage everybody else's so I get immortality on the slim chance that that is what would help. I also possess an item that may help. However, I don't... What do you have a didgeridoo? However, I'm not too keen... on it involving the scythe. Unless I get... unless I can keep it. Because the scythe is the only failsafe that I have against my sister's dying. Because I won't lie, if they were to die, the first person I saw, I'd probably kill them. Just to have them back. There's not a whole lot of soul sand in here, is there? So, I have questions, and I don't know if they can be answered as hastily as I would like them to be. So I think I need to leave a little note. Also, I need to... Everything was so quiet for me. If everything was really loud for you, I apologize. That's just a letter. I should have grabbed an extra one in case this one breaks. There's a limit? Hmm. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean I can't warp between worlds? But I'm gonna put it in that chest, but I was just checking to make sure that there wasn't any other notes that I missed. Oh my god. Another half-truth. That I can do nothing with. Not yet, at least. Please, it hasn't stopped raining. What are you doing?
Sorry. I was it's training.
In your pajamas?
Yeah.
Is Lucario over there?
He was, and then he left. Oh, I was at the Winter Kingdom. I came over here to heal.
Oh, are they at the Winter Kingdom, or is he with Theo?
I think he's with Theo.
Are they there?
Maybe. Would you like me to check?
I'd rather not be in the rain, so I'll go with you.
Okay.
Much better.
My god, everything feels so much slower in the Winter Kingdom.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I can't move properly.
What?
Where can you? Are you okay?
Where are you?
Is Lucario here? He was here, but I don't know where.
Oh,
Is he still here?
no, I'm pretty sure he's with Theo.
So he
Where's
is.
Theo?
I can ask him.
Wait, do you want to stand? You can stand here.
Oh yeah, you should go inside.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is cute.
Okay.
I can tell Lucario here.
Theo is at the Grove.
The code.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Just so you know, the portal is gone.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Of course.
Any word of any additional? Hello.
Hello.
There he is.
Hi.
It's kind of delayed. Hello.
That is all right.
Here's the book for you.
Thank you. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. 10? Oh my god. Do you have a Fortune 3 pickaxe?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a job for you. Later.
Alright.
All the quartz that are in the blacksmith, I need you to mine it.
Alright.
Thank you. Give me 1 second. Where? Are you doing any? Are you tied up right now?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Nothing.
Okay. I didn't want to take you away from night training.
I wasn't even with you.
I imagined
with
you
Theo.
would have been at some point.
I was with Theo the entire time.
He tried to pull a prank on us, but
Yeah, it didn't. Well, it kind of worked.
What'd you do?
Oh, we went in. Me and Theo went invisible, and we're gonna sneak in Max's house. It didn't work so well though.
Because of the particles.
Sorta, yeah.
and we were in a group.
Yeah, that.
Oh. Wow.
All we heard was, "God damn it!" And they went to the group.
Sorry.
I do need Kaya and Max's opinions on something though before we leave.
What?
I can. Oh, it stopped raining,
I mean,
so
you're
I
allowed
can.
to be here too, so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it'd be all of your opinions would probably work.
Mm-hmm.
So I plan to confess to Lillian probably this week,
Okay.
Oh my god!
and I would
Okay.
plan to take her to a place in the overworld that she's never been, but I don't really know any good spots.
Oh,
And I was wondering if y'all have any good ideas.
You could ask Theo to borrow the cove.
I
they
think
put
it
rains over there. So what for
But
that?
it's
well,
like,
also,
but it's,
I-
it's underneath.
I
That's
also
not
think
really-
that a date at someone else's house is a little.
Yeah, that's his house is right there.
There's always the tavern in the Elven Kingdom,
Mm.
which is a good neutral spot. You know, you
Maybe
could
like just
go.
a nice little area.
Well,
she hasn't
this is
seen.
the thing. If she says yes, you can make a date spot.
Yes, you should do that.
You
That's a
can
good
make
idea.
a picnic and bring food. Lillian has
Well, this is all
provided
just
so
to
much
confess.
food.
I didn't think about that far.
Well,
I'm a bit biased, but I think Winter Kingdom has the nicest views. So
that's
It's
nice
also,
views
like, the
when.
slowest here.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it has the
also
nicest
doesn't rain,
view.
though, I'm just saying.
It has
Has
the nicest view
but at the cost of our speed.
because because you have to take it in. You have to look at it.
Sometimes it's just too much for an individual, and
Kinda just
time
a
just
nice
seems to
scenery
slow
spot.
down.
Yeah, well, I'm not allowed to kill the villagers because they were
The villagers aren't the problem. Well,
They
I don't know.
are.
Are they?
They
Is
are
that what it is?
absolute. They're all in the inn, and we don't know how to get rid of them without.
No.
No.
I killed one of them, and now they keep sending bounty hunters.
You
after
could
me.
find something that's underground because the rain won't affect you there. You could find a lush cave and have something
Wait, I might know a spot.
there. Okay,
Give me a
well,
second.
wait. Okay, hold on.
I'm not. No. I'll listen.
I need to steal him. So, I think this is a question to leave you with to think about or find for him.
Are we doing the date planning for you, Lucaria?
I
Not
think he just
necessarily.
wanted your opinion on it, but it's more of like
Oh my
a
God.
like a
Well, I've
like a
not
s-
been that
brew
far out in
brew
the
on it.
overworld. I've only been to the
I-
kingdoms. That's about
Yeah,
it.
I haven't really been too far outside of the kingdoms as well. I've gone for a little fly. It wasn't fun because it was raining and I was
Oh.
over an ocean.
Oh,
So,
that's.
I
That's
might
not
have
good.
gotten stranded for a hot second.
Yeah.
Was
Sounds
it?
fun.
Oodles. Oodles of fun. I need to eat before. Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Also, we destroyed the portal, by the way.
I was told,
Okay.
and I had informed. I mean, both Kaya and Max to keep an eye out and to let me know if there's anything else.
He is aware that people were there. He left a letter in my letterbox. So,
I'm assuming he wasn't happy.
is this it? Oh no. All he said was, "I think a nether broken and took my stuff. I moved a lot out of there, so I don't know if
I
that
think-
means he."
Sorry, it's just that like it sounded
Another?
funny. Another took, not a Netherian. Another took my stuff. It sounds very like, oh, the Nether came through the portal and took it back.
Well, yeah. Lucario did take his soul sand, so.
Okay, that's fine.
I took anything nether related and then went back to the kingdom and yeeted off into the lava.
Why?
I'm pretty sure the
We could use the stuff.
Oh,
Why did you get rid of
pretty
it?
sure the warts
Wait,
were mine,
contraband.
so
Wait, Max.
yes.
I thought you said he never went through the portal.
Oh no, he didn't. He stole the soul sand from Lady
how?
Elena,
How?
the spa.
Oh. I told her about that actually. I did tell her. I was like, you should probably not use that because people are gonna steal it. And she was like, if anyone steals it, they're just a big meanie. And I'm like, that's gonna hold up in court, my love.
That's accurate. Speaking of court.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I have to mention what Cola has done to Ira, so we'll see how that goes.
Ah. I have some questions for Ira, so if she's around at any point, let me know. Or let her know.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be around today, but I do know she'll be around tomorrow.
Okay. That's good. Otherwise, I can just leave her a book or something.
Mm.
All right. Well, we should probably go. Your home is very lovely. It's very cute and quaint.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the Crimson Wood.
You're all good.
bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Lucario.
I have a meeting with Marina,
Oh,
and I'd like you to come with, because you were there.
okay.
All right, we're going to the Mermaid Kingdom. Hello.
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 How goes?
It goes. What can I, do you for?
I don't know if you want it to be a private conversation, but I wanted to see how you were.
Considering you went, past what we agreed. And decided to, be a bit more permanent? Yeah?
The blade of my weapon is sharp.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize.
And laced with something. I still feel the burn every so often where you slit my throat. But that's not here nor there.
Would you like
It's
anything
done.
for it?
No. Well, I took potions and golden apple, but, you know, it returns every so often, but I'm alright.
All right. I wanted to check in with you regardless, but I was also informed by a little birdie that you had been upset, rightfully so. And
I can't with those two. I can't.
I know.
I can't with those two.
I don't know why I'm in a group with them.
With
Why-
a pillow! With a
don't-
pillow.
I don't. Okay. I don't understand.
Either way. I heard that there were lingering effects, and I wanted to come and check in on you, offer you anything, and speak to how you were doing.
That would be a shark eating a fish. Don't worry about
Ah.
Oh.
It sounded very mechanical, so I was interested to what it was.
it. It's a shark. Or one of the larger fish eating a smaller one.
Ah.
Or something eating a crab. Either way, something is eating something.
I see a fin over
Oh.
there, so.
Yes, there you go. Oh, well, there's also a shark right there, so
Ah.
it's probably that one.
Did they bother you much?
Not really.
Interesting.
They've attacked ever so often, but they don't really do any damage. Mostly they just like to hang out.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm. As for lasting effects, I think there's well, besides the physical stars, which I could remove with mermaid magic, but I choose not to. Well, not remove as in healing, remove as in cosmetically they won't appear anymore, but I have chosen not to hide them because I can say that they're part of my war stories. Surviving torture isn't a light thing, after all.
It's not. I commend you for it. Truly. And I don't think that you should hide them, even if it was something that was discussed.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for going overboard. I can explain myself if you wish, but I don't want to come across as giving excuses.
By all means.
Would you like to have a private call?
Sure.
I can make it.
All right.
Password same as name.
Okay.
With how quickly he gave up the helmet, it struck a red flag for me. I did not believe that it was the helmet, hence why I pushed.
Mm-hmm.
And when you said, do what you have to do, I pushed. So I
Which I can
apologize.
understand. And, tell me, what else did the little birdie tell you? Because depending on which one it is, will depend on my next words.
I already didn't believe the helmet, and I didn't believe it was the helmet. And now that percentage has gone up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know.
Alright.
I could be wrong, though. They could be wrong. They could be misled.
Alright.
You are not privy to give me any information. We are not aligned.
Mm-hmm.
But as I heard of Ira, I also seek retribution for Melody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you do as well.
And if I happen to know a solution, or at least possibility of a solution, how would you feel about that?
I would share mine.
Hmm. Lucario, do me a favor and leave the call.
Alright.
Thank
Thank you.
I thought he was about to jump in and I got scared. I was like, where are you going?
Leave the call, aka this earth. Jump in the water.
Oh my god. Okay.
Where'd he go?
He's
Over there. Okay.
I was...
Do you wish to
Hey,
walk
look.
and speak?
Sure, we can walk and speak a little bit.
I've only ever seen this front little bit, so.
Well. In terms of, possibilities, there's one definite I know. But the question is actually getting it to go through is a different story. And to be frank, that decision, combined with knowledge I learned, combined with a couple of things said to me after the events, has led me to... How should I put this? Want to dry out. So.
Huh.
And I mean that literally.
I don't take your word lightly.
Mm. The fact is, I don't know if I'd be able to face the circumstances again, considering what was told to me afterwards. But, as I'm feeling a bit more self-sacrificial as of late, as long as it's within my safety and best interest, I may be willing. But I don't know if it's exactly safe for me right now. And I don't know if you doing that option would work well either.
Why is that?
Because that option will lead to death.
I am no stranger to death.
Are you a stranger to genocide?
You know, I can't say that I've ever attempted any. Who were you
Well, that may
wishing?
come. Not me, personally. I would never even consider. But if what I've read is correct, there has been.
There has been.
Mm-hmm. Not
By
on
my-
you.
I was gonna say
Not
by my kingdom?
you. No. No. Not by any of the current kingdoms. 2 current kingdoms. Don't want to get into any more than that. But it's a choice. I don't know if it'll be the correct one or the safe one. But I doubt we're talking about the same thing. In terms of your possibility.
When it comes to wiping out a kingdom, I don't think that the one we wish is within my purview to be harming. Not unless a full-fledged war is to break out because of it. And she fought tooth and nail to stop a war. I am not going to be the first one to start one.
Mm-hmm. I am no stranger to stopping wars. Stopped 2 in
know.
the same week.
Very admirable, I will say. If no one's told you.
Unexpected compliment, but thank you.
I may not be the lore keeper. I may not be knowledgeable, but I can recognize strength when I see it. I see it in you. I see it in you over Coral.
Oh, yes, yes. As I told her to her face, someone has to make the decisions, and if it's not going to be you, it has to be me.
Understandable. I'm glad that I caught you on the week that you were in charge.
Even if I wasn't in charge that week, I would have still done it to stop a war. To stop the possibility of even the smallest chance of hiding a fugitive. I would have done what I needed to. Just like I got married, because it had to be done. Not because
How is
I
that
wanted to.
going, by the way?
Anthony's been on a mourning period and looking for a place to live because, well, here's another reason to hate Coral. She demands heirs. So, we can't exactly stay in my room in the castle, or if and when that occurs. So,
You don't need to speak on it if you don't wish, but is this something that was a sudden change in her? I had been absent for a while, and she still seemed quite docile until as of late.
she became much colder after the end expedition. But it wasn't until maybe a month ago that the icy heart started. And I don't know what caused the full switch. And frankly, she couldn't understand that what I did to go to the end was to prevent possible war. Because what if y'all were stuck? The only way out was the key, the final door.
Ah, if it
Or-
hadn't been a library.
If it hadn't been the library, if it had been a trap or some sort of puzzle, and you didn't have all the pieces and you were locked in there, who would be the one to blame? Plus, I had a theory that at least one royal from every kingdom had to go. Which proved to be correct, because who are the only ones that can do the tasks?
Understandable.
She didn't like that I disobeyed orders, but I would rather protect the kingdom than listen to her cowardice. Didn't call it cowardice at the time. I call it cowardice now.
You could argue, though, if that library was never opened, we wouldn't be at heads when it comes to these tasks.
If the library had never been opened, the lorekeeper may have found a different route.
That is possible. I don't doubt that.
We wouldn't exactly know. Don't know how they run, how they work, what they think is best. And frankly, I could care less for the immortality. I think it shouldn't be given at all. And as one of the kingdoms with a shorter lifespan, it's ironic for me to say.
I wasn't sure if I wanted immortality at the start. I'm still unsure. I'd only really want it if for my sisters. And maybe Melody. If that was a possibility, if this immortality was a way to be powerful enough to break the ice, would it be something that you would go for then? Or no?
If the actual gain of immortality is what would allow me to break the ice and get her out, I would do it. But if it's her getting the immortality, that's a different story. And we don't know which party is true. Because she is still currently the head of the elves. Annabelle's coronation's not for a couple more weeks. We don't know how many more weeks or months we have of these tasks. And I have a feeling that even if one of us gets it, I don't think we would be able to break her out ourselves.
Do you think it would assist?
Possibly. I don't know for sure.
I've heard Ira's been doing some research.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to speak with her later. I might have some similar questions for her to see if she's found anything, but... I also... I don't believe necessarily in deities or gods or things of the nature.
Mm-hmm.
However, I hold an item that was apparently wielded by one. It's quite hard to turn a blind eye to that. That is something of strength. My mind wonders what it could possibly do.
If it can't break the ice itself, As I'm assuming you've tried.
I have not.
You have not tried. Have
Under
you
the
seen her?
accordance, I have. Under the accordance of the
Okay.
elven law, I am forbidden to even attempt anything.
I am not under that accordance.
You are not, but I don't know if it would work if you were to wield it.
Also a fair point. The question is if it's to be used against, or it's supposed to be a destruction of power, and it's the loss of the item.
That is something else that I have thought of.
Something of that capability, releasing that energy, perhaps nearby Melody's prison, should theoretically have the effect. Unless there's some sort of formal ceremony that needs to occur. But
I'm not sure where that would be.
I don't know either. Mermaid record was lost in the tsunami, so I'm not exactly the one to go for, but Ira was always better at that anyway.
Any record I have of my weapon, it did not state whether or not it was powerful enough. Any ritual other than one that was needed for something else. So, the last thing that is stopping us as well is her choice. I weigh it heavily.
Mm-hmm.
It was something she wanted, and if I go against her, as well as Lorelia.
I don't know if Lorelia's gonna come back. Apparently that spell took a major toll out of her.
Well, unless Ira, Bryn, Fang, and I were to change our neutrality pact to allow it, I think that would be the only way to do it. But that means Ira would need to be coronated.
I've
But
been
there
trying
is-
to have Ira be coordinated since this event has happened. I have frankly been wanting Ira to be the ruler of the Winter Kingdom because that's what she was doing before, even while Lorelia was still in power.
Unfortunately, there's still an heir that exists, though.
Yeah, but he was a voted-in heir anyway. Not biological, as far as I'm aware.
Interesting.
Shouldn't Ira be given that same capabilities? If that's how it works in the Winter Kingdom.
That depends on their law. But I know that if Ira wanted me there to witness and give testimony, I would.
As would I.
Well, my last question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Does he know?
Which he...
My favorite he. About our little deal.
All I know is that he knew about the plan in advance. Wouldn't say how. And since it didn't come from neither mine nor Ira's mouth, because we put ourselves at personal risk, and everyone else was flipping out, I can only make one assumption. Which isn't something that I particularly enjoy, if that's actually the case. Part
Well,
of the
he...
reason why I've been saying the entity.
Oh. I know that he threatened Melody, so that's where my mind went. Was to get the information out of her. But you think this entity knew?
As if said it himself.
Well, I will take up the habit then.
Probably for the best. If that is the actual case.
Well, as of right now, I will say, the warrant for his arrest was nullified with giving that item. However, if it is not true, the warrant will reinstate. And I'm sure that he is aware of that.
Oh, yes.
Wonderful. Well, I am going to go speak with Ira more about this. Get some rest. And again, I am sorry, and you are very strong.
I appreciate the apology. Thank you. And somebody's got to be strong around here.
That's true.
No one else has the will.
Or it's false strength. Well, I will be going. It was nice speaking with you.
Nice speaking with you.
I was killing the jellyfish.
Ah. I think Ira is dying. Oh. You alright?
Sorry.
It's fine, you just froze midair. It was very magical. You were an ice sculpture on the water.
Oh, goodness. I'm hoping this means that, considering I haven't seen you. Looks like it stopped.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
What happened to it being the last pillow fight?
That was the last pillow fight.
I literally saw Kaya hitting you from across.
Oh no, we were playing tag.
We were, yep. It was not a pillow fight.
Kaya was cheating.
If you wish to hit each other until you go down, I could make it quick. I'm kidding. Just knock it off. You're scaring us. That doesn't convince me of literally anything.
Well, you know, we were just having a very emotional conversation, so
While playing tag and hitting each other?
yeah.
No, before that. Not while we were playing.
I reckon it was about how you were cheating and going invisible.
But no, about what we were talking about before.
Oh yeah.
Don't make Ira's life harder than it needs to be.
Don't worry, Ira. Also to answer your question, not yet.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I do.
Sorry. I just saw a zombie go flying across the ice because of Lucario. It hit him and it went meow. That zombie was very funny.
Oh?
It went flying when it hit you, and it just skid across the ice and died. It was very entertaining.
We're just gonna go back to my
Look,
house.
with these two around, I gotta protect you guys.
What are we? What's in what
Y'all are
world?
killing each other left and right, man.
Yeah, but in what
Listen.
world are we gonna go after more? Oh my god.
What?
Anyway,
Oh?
that was a little bit of a jump scare.
This is FNAF 1? What the heck? Are you alright?
They got him. They're here.
Oh shit.
There's still some static. Are you alright? I can't hear. Yeah. Yes! Is Max talking? Is it Max?
No. No, it's not Max.
Okay.
He's not talking.
Oh my god.
Is that better? Hello?
Yes.
I am
Hello.
so sorry.
That is all right.
It's kinda just like a
You
jump
just
scare.
gave Max a little bit of a.
You don't understand. I have my headphones on full blast. I thought that was on my end. I thought someone was about to explode.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
I think someone cast a spell or something similar to the mute.
I don't think I spelled that right. I'm illiterate.
It's
It's an
close
S
enough.
instead of a T.
Whatever. I'm illiterate.
I am so sorry about that.
Oh my
Fine.
fucking god.
Are you okay?
No, it's 2 a.m. and I just got the biggest wake-up call.
Are you glad you took that nap earlier?
Yes. My heart rate is 120 right now, guys.
No.
Where's that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, you're killing me. Anyway,
I know we should.
not literally going to the Lucario.
Oh,
Oh, fuck! Hold on, I was tapped out.
I'm sweating.
Oh, anyway.
anywho.
I am so sorry about that.
That's fine. It was very funny. It just went quiet and you weren't speaking, and then it like gradually built up to this like ear-piercing static. And I was like, we had to back away so far.
I was standing right here. I threw my headphones.
I am so sorry.
Oh,
That's fine. It was funny.
The IRL dimension knocked a cable. Anyway,
Back
back to things. You wanted to speak.
Yes. I don't want to make Lucario walk around with us, but if you wish to hang out with them, I will be around the castle.
okay.
Keep them alive. They clearly can't keep themselves alive, so.
Hey.
Mm.
Okay, I'll try my best. If they
Alright.
kill themselves, it's not my fault.
Well, if I'm telling you to keep them alive,
Okay, fine.
it's kind of your fault a little bit. Just a little bit.
They put themselves in the situation, it should be their fault.
A little bit.
I'm sorry you don't experience joy and whimsy, Lucario. I'm sorry you are lame.
Alright, anyway.
Are you speaking to my knight, Illy?
I'm sorry.
Are you speaking poorly about my knight?
I walked
w-
away for like 5 seconds. What the
He was hating on us. He was being a hater.
Why? What did he say?
He was not. He was stating a fact.
What did he say?
He thinks we're gonna end up killing ourselves.
I mean,
That's a fact. That is not slander. Okay.
He basically told Lucario he's boring.
No, I said he doesn't experience joy and whimsy. I never said he's boring.
You're acting like that
Lucario's
makes
not
him like
boring.
less.
No, of course not. I think Lucario is better than all of us.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one.
okay.
We have the two princesses right there. They're way better.
I meant the knights. I don't think anyone's better than the princesses.
That's what I like to hear.
There's not many of them, so.
yeah, there are only like 5.
There's there's only 5.
I am so sorry for him.
You're fine. Rude.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want this in my inventory. I wanted to speak with you about your potential research. I was informed that you were looking into possibilities of having Melody
Yes.
released.
I told you about it when you came by.
Yes, you were researching, and then I also, Kano had reminded me. Have you made any progress with that?
Well, I found out from Max, which I wasn't told until recently, because everyone apparently thought I knew, that it requires a powerful entity or a spell similar to the spell given.
Why are you right there?
Yeah, I'll deal with it. I need to get poisoned again anyway.
Oh?
Little bit of an error. It looks like I'm poisoned when I'm not. I have to re-poison it in
Oh.
order to be poisoned.
I get that with withering sometimes. Well, I have had some thoughts about said prophecy, I guess would be the word.
Prophecy?
Of like, I don't know if that's the right word. Condition,
Right.
loophole, things like
The
that.
way to release them,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. The answer, I guess, is the best way to call it.
I guess to start and to speak bluntly, if the power of immortality granted by the Lore Keeper was enough to break the ice, would you go for it?
It's possible, but with the elves, isn't Annabelle going to become ruler?
I meant for you as ruling.
Oh, push, I
Princess.
got confused.
If you were to gain immortality and it was enough, would you go for it?
would I, like, ask to give the immortality away? Or...
No, like
Hey,
if
no.
if you were to gain the immortality from the Lore Keeper and it was enough to break the ice and you knew this information, is that something that you would then strive for within this kingdom?
There was some tasks that I don't agree with, like the one I had last week. But if it's necessary, then probably yes.
All right. Yes.
Also off topic. Well, semi off topic. Cola. I've been informed of what he did. However, destroying the portal doesn't excuse it. So,
These are-
Max has gone to arrest him.
Sure.
Wait, Max, I need
Well,
the.
he's arresting
Yeah,
him right now.
shackles.
So if you hear him, that's why.
Oh, would you like to
yes.
speak privately then?
I'd say so, yes.
Okay.
No,
I'm
he did that
Cool.
on
Are you
his own.
making it?
When I went to
Yes.
get him out, it was just
Okay.
it was mad.
Same password is the same.
No.
I don't know what the
Sorry.
save is.
What the hell?
What the hell, Ricaria?
Okay, can I have it back? Okay, thank you.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Cola.
Okay, he's apparently also in
Actually,
jail
no, I'm
now.
not sorry.
Sorry, is this like a holding cell? Is there gonna be like a
Yeah,
trial? What's the deal
there-
here?
There will be a trial. Normally, like, there wouldn't be, but
Right.
this is kind of
Why?
Because this is one of the first times we've
trial.
had rules broken
okay,
that are
sure,
for this
yeah.
severe, because he has been warned about him bringing his
don't worry,
attentions like this to light.
If all goes according
And
to
Yes.
he's also
plan,
shown full-on
be
attention by
tomorrow.
making one. He
Tomorrow?
Yes.
is going to be put on trial.
Yes.
Tomorrow, it
Okay,
seems.
yeah.
Apparently,
Sorry,
yes.
as much as I'd love to really put
I
it up,
think
you've
there
really
was
got a lot of
also
people in
other
cells.
things involving.
Yeah, you know,
The
there's
Elven
just
Kingdom?
There's a lot of other people to
Yeah.
get to, huh? It's just
Mhm.
the real busy prison cell, eh?
So,
Really backed
he
up.
spawned a bunch of snow golems the
Yeah.
last time he was in there.
I wonder whose fault that is.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. I'm
But,
sorry. I apologize for being so lighthearted with it. Being
No, you're
arrested
fine.
and breaking a law is very serious. It's Kaya
I understand.
apologizing and then going, actually, I'm not.
Understand.
So savage. Love her to pieces.
But I was going to say, if you're available for it,
Well,
and
there
you're
we
able
go, there we
to
go.
stand
You have a chair now.
testimony, we'd
Oh, shit.
appreciate it.
that's
Considering
great.
it's to do with your kingdom as well.
That is tomorrow night.
Enjoy.
Yes.
What time?
I don't know yet. I'm going to talk to
Alright.
Max
Yep.
about it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
You.
I could spare some time, but it would be at a very specific time.
Right.
So we can, if there's any chat that you would like to add me to, let me know.
I will
discussion.
keep that in mind. Hmm.
Perfect.
Um,
Excuse me.
but sorry, you were talking about immortality.
It was more of just a question. I have no idea if that is something that actually conspiracy brain goes in many different places, so I wasn't sure if that was something that might be a possibility. I only have slivers of hunches of why each princess would want it and why specific kingdoms have fought so hard for it.
Is not cold. No shit, Sherlock. Jesus fucking Christ.
Excuse me.
Excused. Oh, I love her. She's so funny. It was just something I wanted to ask, and I also a little bit of a side tangent to continue with that is the notice that you gave me about the chests, the trap chests.
Yeah.
The Nether has had none,
Oh.
so I don't want to rule out anything, but I don't think that it would be anti-hero issues, as I feel like they would target all princesses.
Yeah.
I have a hunch it was a task.
Me too. And I know it wasn't rain. And as you can see, we didn't go up.
No, and I left my task to Karma, and I know that it wasn't explosives. Despite how much she may be she might have loved that a little too much, we definitely had a different task. So
Okay. Out of curiosity, what was yours? Or are you inclined not to say?
it's past now, so it was to dig I think it was 50 foot deep hole
Oh. Let's see.
Bonus points if someone was downed in it
Oh.
unknowingly.
Thanks.
I have
Um,
no idea if Karma pulled that off. I would assume with us not being over 300, she didn't.
No. We didn't do our task because it was to invade another kingdom.
Invade.
Yes.
Ah.
So be aware that some tasks are invasions or execution. Well, assassination. Executions too, but
Yikes.
I almost said the taskmaster. That's not my name.
The Taskmaster.
The lawkeeper must be done playing games.
I think they're just getting started.
No more balls, no more parties, just chaos. Which makes sense considering the task names, but
Yes, and I think they're testing us to see how far we would go. But it's unfortunate because I don't think if I were to sit all the princesses down and agree to not do the tasks that they would listen. And there's no way to even out the score so that it was a tie or anything like that.
no. I believe our main worry is keeping from being at the bottom just in case anything bad were to happen to the lowest.
I think someone had said something like that near the beginning. If I think maybe Karma or someone asked me if what happens if we come in last place, but I have no idea, obviously.
Me neither.
And that is something that I forgot about.
It's a risk. But,
the other thing. If you were to be coronated, I might be inclined to change our neutrality pact.
oh? Into what? If I may ask.
To more of an alliance ship. And more, I don't know how to word what I'm trying to say. I believe I've said this to you, but the only reason why this kingdom is standing is because of that neutrality pact and because of my alliance with the elves. Because I was unbelievably angry.
I understand.
And I want to help. And I don't want it to come to that. So I would want the allyship to reflect that I can assist in that way. But things like this need to be discussed at the very least with me first.
Very well.
That does not take effect, obviously, because it is just a hypothetical. But
Yeah.
if you were to be coronated, Bryn, Fang, you and I would have a discussion. Are you wanting to be coronated if Lorelia is never to be returning?
People have been suggesting it. And because of that, I have been debating, but it's only if Lori doesn't show up soon.
Oh my
Because
god, my fucking FPS.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'd rather not have the kingdom go officially princesless for too long, if that makes sense.
Cola.
Trying to think of what else. Oh, there was a question that I wanted to ask you, and now I can't remember what it was.
Oh,
Brain, function, work.
Take your time.
Oh. Can I go kill him? Scare him a little bit?
You know what? Be my guest.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't have a telepath to Lucario.
Oh, I have a telepath to Max and Kaya, but
I'm just gonna
I'll give them
message
one more
Lucario.
warning. I'm
Nice.
giving them one warning. Yes, man.
Man.
You're pushing it. No, I'm not going to say that. This,
It won't end well. I'm sure I'm gonna remember. If I'm able to attend tomorrow, I can ask about it. Anyone want a beer that isn't Max or
Oh my
Gaia?
goodness.
I was told about Cola by Max prior.
Yes, he told me. He
So
told me that you destroyed it.
yes, I instructed him to destroy it, and Lucario oversaw it.
Okay.
And I know that he did not go through. So I'm not sure if that helps or hinders the case, but it was still made. But if your laws go above my laws when it comes to your people, and if your law says don't make another portal, and he made another portal, you can handle it however you wish. If it happens again, that's a different story.
Yeah. I will say the law is specifically don't go into the nether, but making another portal is a sign of intent to. That's why we're taking it seriously.
I don't think it's illegal to make a snow castle in the cell. Okay.
No. The whole death thing, you could always do it when you collect Lucario.
The which, sorry?
The whole killing them to make a message, but it's fine. I'm just
Yes. This is their last straw. They kill each other again before I retire. I'm finding them. And it will not be pleasant.
No.
I also want to apologize to you as well.
Oh. What?
I know you weren't there. But you were in on the plan. And I'm sure that was hard, not only having to keep that from your people or people that you trust.
Yes.
But I also know that you have a relationship with Marina.
Yes.
I spoke with her today, and I apologized. I know words can only go so far, but I still extend that apology to you as well.
I understand. I may not agree with methods, but if I remember, you were told to make it real. So, you did as you were told.
did. There was also no pressure. I assume my presence gives a pressure, but if either of you had said no in that initial meeting, the idea would have been lost.
I know, but we all wanted it to be solved.
I do too. And I also, selfishly, I wanted to, I don't know, fire up Coral.
Oh, understandably.
I gave her time. I even gave her the potential option of something different. And I am not going to chase what is owed to me. And she never did. And I, a princess of a completely different kingdom, although the method, as you said, was not by choice, or the choice, I still feel like I did more to keep him alive than she did. And I hate him. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah. At the moment, I am not very happy with Coral.
I don't
And
think a
that's
lot of
putting
people
it
are.
nicely. No. From what I've heard, she's come in, made an announcement, and then disappeared. Constantly, leaving
Again?
Marina in charge. And, she's being a coward, to put it lightly.
She is.
I don't
And
talking about this sort of thing. I don't like talking this kind of thing to people about others, but this is where I stand the line.
I don't disagree. There's been a shift in hunger with her. I don't know if it was me that did it. I'm sure she was upset with the end excursion, and I may have stirred the pot a little bit, and I don't know if that, like I said, fired her up.
I
she's
honestly
gotten,
don't think it was that.
Whatever it may be. I know it's as of late. So.
Yeah. But
Either
what's
way.
done is done. For now, at least.
What's done is done. Well, I said to Marina, and I will say to you as well, if you are to be coronated, I will stand witness.
Thank you.
Of course. I know the other princesses most likely will as well. Depends on your alliances with them.
Yeah. As far as I know, we have no ill with any kingdom, and I'm hoping I can keep it that way.
Well, if you need assistance, let me know.
I will, thank you.
Of course. It was nice talking with you. Thank you for the information that you have provided with me. Oh.
Sorry. Cola just messaged me saying, "Oh, hi and glorious princess, might I procure a copy of the Celestial Battle Text?" What does that mean?
Is that a book that you have in your library?
Not that I know of.
Celestial Battle Text?
Wait,
isn't that book that's like unreadable? It's like all words. Fang made me read it.
Is it The Art of War?
Maybe?
I'm gonna ask him to elaborate. I don't feel comfortable giving him a book called The Art of War when he's sitting in a cell.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you need reading material, but like...
Also, that's a bit sassy. High and glorious princess.
High and glorious princess, I require...
Yeah.
Okay, Your Highness. Get off your high horse.
Okay. Book to read for... Just a book? Just a book? So he said a book to read from the library.
I can give him this book and quill that has nothing written in it.
No, he'd probably write one of those books that he's been putting out that he's been warned not to.
Oh.
Okay, I can give him a coat full of thorns and roses.
Yes! Yes! I want to
like to
assist.
come with me?
Yes, I would. But I want to know what books has he been giving out?
Huh?
What
Oh,
books?
the icy ball one. He's been warned about it. Shall we leave the group?
Yeah.
The icy ball one.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm excited. I can give it to him.
If you want. I believe it's this one. Hmm.
Oh, Cola.
Hello, hi. It's nice to
Hello.
finally meet.
I wish I could say the same. I wish it wasn't under such pretenses. Oh. Hello, friend.
Well, in all fairness, you are in charge of such pretenses. You can make an alteration.
And why would I do that?
It
I
would be
barely know you.
humorous.
What do you require from the Nether? I could probably just get it for you. You know, how every other kingdom functions with requests and trade.
I was never informed of such a route, to be completely honest.
I find that hard to believe.
We told you.
I have no recollection of this, I'll be entirely honest.
Bryn definitely told you as well.
Well, I brought you my favorite book. Would you like to read that?
Absolutely, that would be wonderful.
All right. I don't know what protocol you have when it comes to prisoners, but I will stand back.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Of course. I hope that can fill your time wisely. Better than you have been.
Of course, of course. You've been so gracious in offering me a book. I hope you have a lovely evening and enjoy your time at the Winter Kingdom.
Thank you. Oh! And should you be found innocent and released from prison in your sentence, I would advise you find better company.
The Knight Captain of the Winter Kingdom?
I think you know what captain I speak of.
I suppose I don't understand. Can you be slightly more specific for me?
You know? I think you know. And you have all the time in the world to figure it out. Have a good night. Hello.
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 I was just coming to give Cola some snowballs.
I just gave him my favorite book.
Oh, that's good. What book?
Court of Mist and Fury.
Oh, good book.
It was the one we discussed at the tavern.
Yeah, I remember. Good book.
It's a very good book. I hope you read it at my recommendation.
Oh, I did. I enjoyed it.
Wonderful.
Hi, Kaya.
Oh, Lucario, I am
Hey.
headed home,
Okay.
and I'm going to retire. It was nice speaking with all of you. If a certain elven knight were to be around, Could you let her know that I find her very, very funny?
Oh yeah.
Wonderful. Oh! Oh my, it's so...
Oh my goodness!
Whoa!
Whoa!
I didn't know you were here!
Who knew?
I found a new fucking way to summon you anyway. Huh?
Sorry, I was. Yep.
By
Stop.
the way, we could hear you
Yes.
when we were talking the whole time.
What?
Come here, come
When
here.
you
Compared me to Lord Anthony.
What?
No, but you didn't listen to what I was saying, though, were you?
I was...
Because I kept spilling secrets.
We were by the tea table. You are so funny, by the way. I was absolutely dying. You both walk up to Cola and you're about to arrest him. He's like, does this really need to happen? You're like, it does. And I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not. And it was, I lost it. That was so fun. And then you later coming back and you're like, hey, I forgot to give you some fish. And they're like, oh, they were like, thank you. So sincere. And then you go, you know, I wouldn't want you to die. Like,
No, Max was at the house like, oh fuck, I didn't feed Cola. He's
He's my little fisher boy.
I know, it was just
Oh my
very
goodness,
funny.
That sounds so weird.
No, I have him trained, so whenever he does something bad, he
Caleb, yes,
automatically
we'll
starts fishing.
That's
how I
one way
know
to
he's
know
done
when he's
something
bad.
That's how I found out about the portal. I found him fishing.
Well, I thought it was very funny. It was just it was so good. Both of you are so funny.
I mean, you do say that like we are the funniest, so.
I know we are.
Well, I just
I
wanted to
almost hit you,
compliment you,
but
both.
I thought second about it.
Listen, that was not
Good.
me. That was
Better
not.
not.
I would never hit Kaya intentionally.
I would never hit you intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
You just shot me like 5 minutes ago.
That was not me. We had like a 20, 30 hour conversation about this.
Oh yeah, Kaya has voices in their head.
No!
Oh yeah, Kaya's killing
So do
people.
you, Max.
No, but
Yeah, you do too. It's not like an exclusive
okay,
thing, isn't it?
but when I killed Solstice,
Everyone-
I wasn't like, oh,
That
the
actually
voice
a lot of
explains a
people
lot.
A lot of people have voices in their heads, apparently.
You shot me and you were like, yeah, but
Like,
Caleb told me
this
to
is a
do
different
it.
level of voice.
Kayla, yes,
Yeah.
no, he didn't
Yeah, like,
tell
as
me.
props.
Well,
How?
he told me to, but he also did it. That was not
telling
me.
him to do something. Like shoot Max.
Caleb,
was
that was
victim.
you.
Yes.
Sorry.
You're fine. Anyway. Be good. Okay.
I've never been
I'll
mad at
try
you in
my
life.
Okay, I'm going home.
I should check up on Theo. He said something happened at the cove,
Oh, is he good?
so
I would advise you go and check on him then.
Yeah.
I'm going home. I will see you all. Don't give Ira a bigger headache than she already has. Please and thank you.
Good
Alright.
night.
Bye,
Good
Lily.
night. Good morrow.
Bye.
Good.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay. What does he want? 10 stacks? And frog lights. Am I gonna have to experiment for karma? I don't really want to. I think I need to feed it something. Maybe I should check her lab really quickly to see if she has experimented on it yet. I don't think that she has. I don't know what she's been doing. I mean, she has been like away, so that might be why. was very productive conversations. A lot of information in the last couple of days that I should probably write down. And there are many a question that I have for the lore keeper now. And there was a point in the conversation with Marina where I went, I should ask Ira about this. And I completely forgot what it was. I haven't been over here in a hot minute. I'm going too far. She hasn't even looked at these? Miss Ma'am. Alright. I hear the... Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold on. I think if you feed it... Oh, of course I don't have any. Oh my god, there's so much stuff that she hasn't processed yet. Ah. Oh, a seashell. I'm like, what the heck is that? Oh, hold on. Just in case. She's got a bunch of golden carrots. Why does she need spider's eyes? She literally was like, I need spider's eyes. She has so many in there. Okay. Oh! I did not mean... Oh god. Let me in here. I did not realize how sensitive this was going to be. Okay. Deep slate is the floor. And that is that. And then... No, I don't... How did you get through? Oh, I thought he ate it. Oh. Okay, they want us to go over there.
Okay.
So. I think it's at the Winter Kingdom. Okay. I just let her know that we're here.
Hello, so sorry.
That's fine.
We wanted to call you early because I was rereading the court book, and it says witnesses need to stay. Oh. Okay, I will restart what I was
sorry.
saying. You're fine. So I called you here early because I reread the court book, and it says that witnesses must stay outside until they're called. So if it's alright with you, we set up chairs just outside of the courtroom for when you're called. If that is okay with you three.
And who's the prosecution?
That would be
Me.
Max and Bryn.
Alright. And...
Who's the defense?
The defense-
Estelle.
Yeah, defense lawyer and
Tola.
Estelle.
Really?
And Tola.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know
was
how
that
he.
determined?
I don't know.
Tola
I think he
asked
asked
for
her.
himself.
Oh.
From his jail cell?
Yep.
Estelle
that's
and
why
him
they
were
were talking.
talking. Yeah.
Where is this area that you'd like us to sit?
If you would all follow me. Don't mind the
Oh.
zombies, they're friendly as long as you don't get too close. I'm afraid all we really have at the moment are these chairs.
This feels like a Like a lesson. Like we are in trouble at
What am I gonna learn today?
at a home lesson.
I know, I am so sorry. But we can
time out.
Illegally,
Do we have
wait
have to
outside the courtroom?
Do we have to stand separated? Could we move it to like a table or something?
Yeah, you can do. You're right. I am so sorry.
I also feel like we're really close, so we're gonna be able to hear everything anyways.
No, yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say.
I mean, it was
I
mostly
think
so
we're in
that
the
you could be
regulars.
called in.
Maybe
I
we
think.
should
I
go
don't
over
really know.
here.
We have
It's
missed
kind
it.
of-
You want to
It's
sit with
fine.
the zombies?
No.
Oh, bet.
No.
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 Oh no, you're fine. You're fine actually.
No, they're
That's good.
friendly. They're
I can
friendly.
kill
They're,
them,
look,
man.
look. I can
No.
go straight up to this guy.
They don't make
Lucario,
they don't
do
make
you
good
have the
conversation.
evidence?
Yes.
Can I please?
Oh wait, what the hell?
Actually, if you could give it to Bryn. Bryn?
Brain.
Huh?
I got
Evidence.
everything.
Yes.
The zombies don't make
thank you.
great conversationalists. So.
And they also don't hit you though, so it's like a win-win.
Okay.
Eh.
I didn't know Soul Sand was part of the evidence.
Oh yeah,
It was
he
in the
would. He
area.
stole that. He stole that from Lady Lena.
Oh, okay.
If you all want to choose where you want to sit.
Being
We-
a zombie
Guys,
is
guys,
very chill.
We have to put the chairs, all the backs of the chairs to each other, and we'll play hot chairs.
Alternatively, we do have a bench over there that does fit 3 people last night.
I don't like that bench.
Really?
No.
It said mean things about me.
It
Oh.
what?
How
Bench and
did
talk?
the bench...
How did that bench talk?
Beat it.
Okay.
Well, no more
Not on my watch.
I think that makes up for what he said yesterday.
What did I say yesterday?
You basically said Lucario was no fun.
Oh.
No. I said he didn't have Lindsay. If I wanted
I'd
to say
say
he
that
wasn't
makes
fun,
up
I'd say the
for it.
word. He wasn't fun. Lucario is fun. That's bad.
Let's go sit over here, I guess.
Oh, but-
Mhm.
oh yeah. Go sit down.
What,
Go be a good witness. You got
my
this.
mother?
Don't speak so condescendingly. Oh my goodness.
Actually, you could have been my mother because my mother's
Oh,
dead.
Hello.
here,
Oh, hello. We got the jury.
hello. We got the
Oh,
jury.
hello, you were early. Hi.
Hello.
Well, they're only going by 5
Hello.
minutes.
True.
Yeah.
It's better to be early than to not show up at all.
Exactly.
That is true.
It's also better to be late than not show up at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We plan to wait until 22 to actually start, but if I could show you to the jury stand.
Okay, no worries.
Max.
Yes.
Oh, they changed
Come here.
the maze.
Okay.
What the heck? There's a creeper. Nice. Well, this should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Everything all right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Just making sure.
Oh, there's a lot to think about.
It's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna? Are you just gonna
We
stand?
got a busy next 2 weeks.
In what regard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
should
have the thing with
sit
Lillian
there.
this
I'll
week.
see.
Oh.
And then-
Hey.
Something next week,
Mm.
which I don't know if we know technically yet. We haven't seen the mailbox.
I have not seen my mailbox.
We can check that on the way back though.
Yeah.
There's
Well, if you know what it, if you've seen it,
you know.
if you've read the book,
What
there's
the
a.
heck?
This, what is that? There's a child.
Huh?
There's a child.
Where?
Dude, right in front of you.
Oh. I don't have the
Max?
resources. Max.
Max?
Yes.
Max.
There's a small child coming for me.
Don't kill it. You have the.
What the?
It's after. It's after. Don't kill it.
I mean, the dead do flock to me.
Yeah, well, I don't like dead children. They're a bit scary.
Where did it come from?
I don't know, but now I'm mildly concerned about the other villagers.
Did you leave the villager door open? I know you were complaining about how they couldn't get
No.
out, but did any zombies get in?
Did you? You went to the inn yesterday. Did you close the door behind you?
I didn't go to the inn.
Yeah, you did when we were checking out. Or was it Lucar?
That was
Someone else
not
went
me.
with me.
I went to
Oh,
your house.
God.
I didn't go to the.
Oh, hold on. I need to.
Oh, no, I did.
Oh, so they don't hit people, so we've kind of just befriended them.
Ah.
Hello.
Yeah, it's really confusing. But they're good for conversation. They don't talk, so it's just you.
I still feel like we shouldn't be here. I'm gonna tell Max. Max,
Yes.
I think
It was close.
I don't want to step on Ira's toes, but I think us witnesses should wait inside. Because it feels very strange just standing here. Anyone could come up to us and try tampering. Witness tampering.
Yeah. I can talk to Ira about it because I know you can't be in the courtroom, but possibly we can.
I meant,
bring you
like,
guys into
the castle.
Castle, yeah. Oh yeah. I've walked up those stairs so much today. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Hello. What's wrong?
So Morgan was wondering if it's possible for them to wait inside the castle rather than out here, as
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
of
someone could
course.
come up and talk. Yeah.
Well, I think
can
all,
figure-
any and
yeah.
all witnesses.
Yeah, all witnesses to be specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there any room that like I can definitely bring them to and it's not an issue, or?
There is a room to the left. There is a reading nook. If you
We can go to the library or the throne room. I don't mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
the reading nook's in the throne room. The throne
It
room
ju-
is fine.
I just felt weird standing on the path watching everyone
Yeah,
walk
I'm
by.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. I'm a little
No, no,
shocked
no,
at
no.
the first court trial that we've had since before I
First
was
court, a
born.
bit nervous.
Your
Yeah,
baby's
at
first
least-
court.
Baby's first court. Yeah, it's been like at least 160 years since we had a court loss.
Oh.
Okay, well, don't need to
At
make that
least.
sound so old.
Hey, I'm 150. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, fucking womp womp. I'm over 1,000.
Yeah, but 1,000.
You don't look a
was
day over
actually
200.
young, so you were 10 days.
Oh stop! You're making me blush.
So he's 30. Alright, anyway.
Ah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
I
reading
don't even
nook
wanna
is
get
that
started with
little, like,
time.
stairs to the left of the throne room.
Shut up.
If you want to read.
I didn't even say anything.
You
Yeah,
snorted.
that's all.
Yes.
I can
Oh, and
bring them
Cario!
over. You can
Yeah.
go.
Thank you.
So, you guys excited to be witnesses?
So excited.
Not particularly.
Be
Oh
one
my
second, one
god,
sec.
hey friends!
Yeah. You guys look. Jesus fucking Christ, mate. Yeah.
What is that?
That's my friend group.
I'm gonna cry. That's so cute. We set up the chairs in here, guys.
I guess so. This is why we have the chair.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta all put them at equally farther spots.
Not on
away
the
so
no.
Okay, I guess.
Not on the no.
I'm gonna go sit over here then. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's. I like this little
Listen, I
square
feel,
we
I don't
have.
know, I feel very out of place.
Put it. I completely
Wait.
understand. Put it on the wood.
What if you... What?
What?
What? There's nothing there. Oh.
I'm trying to figure out where to put it. I'm very scared. I don't like talking.
Why are you scared?
People.
Oh.
I don't like talking in front.
You just have to explain what
How do you think
happened.
I'm feeling? I have a busy week.
And Max is
I
the
don't know. I'm
prosecution. He's
afraid
not
I'm
going to twist your words. And I don't know. I have no idea Cola and Estelle's relationship, but I doubt that she has much knowledge outside of what he's told her.
But I'm afraid I'm gonna forget on the spot like I do with everything else.
Not much for us to
You'll
forget.
start-
We've
start-
seen the portal.
Yeah, start reciting it in your head now. Of what you found, how you found out it was them, the evidence, etc., etc.
I only know because Mac told actually well, did kind of say it out loud.
You still haven't. Have you not slept at all?
No, I have.
Are you lying?
I don't know when, but I think I did.
I wasn't awake for some period of time.
I to my understanding, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you've gotten some sleep. Do you know if your kingdom's task has been started yet?
I don't know what the task is. I knew last week, and I didn't go with Annabelle this week to see what it is. I mean, she might tell me if she needs me to help her do it.
That's true.
Other than that, I don't really pry into that. Have you started your task?
No. My task is kind of a one and done kind of thing, but I'm not sure if I even want to really do it.
I don't even know what it is. Type.
It said not to tell anyone, but I'm assuming that means like of
I assume it meant,
outside
like,
kingdoms.
outside. Yeah.
Yeah. So I told you I told you it yesterday.
He has to go deep in his brain to remember what you said.
The cogs are turning. Don't say it out loud when you realize what it is.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I don't remember. I can't find that part of my brain.
No, Caleb, we know how witnesses work. It's just the fact that we're not in, like...
We're not in the courtroom.
We're not in the...
Oh.
Caleb,
Yeah.
I don't know who Phoenix Wright is.
Objection! Get this man out of here.
You mentioned a Pokeball. You mentioned Phoenix Wright. I don't know what these things are, man.
Oh my god.
You have to take some time and explain what these are.
I'd be
Sorry,
interested to know.
it takes a lot it takes a lot of effort for me to respond to Caleb internally, so sometimes it's just easier speaking out loud.
That's fine. I think it's funny.
Caleb, I'm not gonna humor the conversation anymore.
The throne room feels so big.
I think it's because it's like a throne and a ballroom.
Yeah.
Because like you
They
have
actually-
the.
They added new thrones. I think these are new.
Oh.
I kind of want to snoop. Can we snoop?
What? No.
Can we snoop through the castle?
No.
Why?
We're standing trials as witnesses to someone who literally caused espionage on your kingdom and snuck around and tried to get into mine.
You're right.
I'm sure if there was anything in here, you could ask Max 4. Or you can go invisible.
That's true, but it takes a lot of effort to do that.
You could snoop at any point.
That's true. I can always come back.
Yeah. You could be called first as a witness and then just like, when they're like, yeah, you can leave now, you'd be like, okay, thanks. And then you just, don't leave. There's
That's
always that possibility. Is that new? That wall over there? That balcony?
Which
That
one?
balcony? It feels
No, that's not-
non-symmetrical.
It kind of does, but that's not new. I saw that before. Actually, I went up there when Lorelia ran away.
Oh. Say ran.
Pardon?
You say ran.
So, well,
Do you have an opinion on that?
when she I don't know. I have very mixed feelings about Lorelia. I mean, I did overhear Lorelia telling Ira that she was leaving, and I may have blown up in her face, but we did talk a little bit. I don't know how to feel about it. Well, I mean, there's no point in me feeling anything about it. She's gone. I don't know. Caleb, I'm not telling you who this is. Figure it out yourself. He doesn't know who you are.
That's rude.
That's I'm saying.
I wear a crown. Do I need to drop my full title?
I think you do.
To get this person? I, my friend, am High Lady Morrigan Ardor, Queen of the Underworld, Princess of the Nether.
Caleb, is that good enough?
Nice to meet you. I have another.
She's fuck.
I guess. Well, do you know about the scythe?
Yes. You've told me.
Well, then add on to that title, wielder of the bringer of death.
You should have pulled the scythe out when you said that. Whoa.
Add, like, sound
Whoa.
effects to that.
I have.
Fancy as fuck.
I've been called.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Oh wait, hold on. I should probably say, Gummy.
Just open an house.
Gummy. Okay.
Yeah, she said she's
Oh, there she is.
Hey, Lady Morgan. If you could take your place at the witness stand.
All right. This
I
way.
think it's other side.
Oh, good.
So aside.
Does she need to be sworn in as well, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Witness, please stand. You're already standing, so that doesn't. So that part of the script is, Please raise your right hand.
All right.
Do you promise that the testimony you shall give in this case before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you the gods?
Yes.
Please state your first and last name.
I am Princess Morgan Ardor.
You may put down your hand.
Thank you.
You may continue, prosecution.
Okay. Hello. So I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. The first one being, what is the typical punishment for someone going into the Nether?
Creating
That
a
is
portal.
non-Netherian.
Creating a portal and going into the nether of a non-Netherian subject is subject to the highest form of the law, which is the death penalty, upon mine or any of my knights' hands.
And would you say that that law is well known throughout every kingdom?
I would hope that I have instilled it in every kingdom. I would believe that every princess is aware of this rule and they have informed their subjects of it, yes.
Okay, so would you say that, say if someone were a traveler, such as Cola, that they would still somehow be aware of that law and aware of the consequences that would follow?
I think it would depend on a number of factors. Depending on how far outside of the kingdom, they might not know. But if they are a subject, or to be a subject under the kingdom, I would hope that they would be informed.
Okay, are you aware when someone has created a nether portal? Like,
Such as...
is there any change in the nether, or...?
Such as the other princesses being blessed with magical abilities, or those to wield magic, and being the sole head of the nether, it has granted me with, I guess you could say, a power. I feel a tether, almost. It feels like a string being pulled from my chest, my sternum, towards anything that is unsettling or off-put. Changes,
Okay.
environments, things like that.
Yeah. And were you aware that Cola had created a portal prior to me mentioning it to you?
I was not.
Okay. No further questions then. Thank you.
Does the defense have any questions for the witness?
Yes. Sorry. Hello.
Hello, I like your outfit.
Thank you.
Of course.
May I ask what, have you been to the portal that is residing in the nether that is connected to my clients?
I was informed by Knight Max that he did not believe that Cola went through.
Okay.
And I did not feel any changes within the nether, as of late, to suggest that he had gone through it.
So when somebody steps through, you can feel that.
I can feel when a change happens. So if they were to step through, a portal would be created on our side. And I can feel that.
Okay. So when a portal is made, then you can feel it. But not necessarily somebody stepping through that.
They would have to step through it to make it on my side.
Okay. Okay. So I'm guessing since you haven't been there, so you can't confirm that there was any signs that Cola did indeed step through it.
No.
Okay. Have you been to the site where the portal on Cola's end is made?
I left that in the hands of my knight and Knight Max to deal with.
Okay, okay. No more questions. Thank you.
The witness is excused.
Thank you.
You may sit in the audience stands or go back to the other stand. It's up to you.
I'd like to watch.
Prosecution?
Yeah. We would like to submit something into evidence real quick.
Yes, go ahead.
Is there anywhere I can like hang it?
Where the jury can see.
I'd say put it on the wall next to Charlotte.
All right. And
I can see
then
it fine.
Yeah.
Here we
So,
go.
as you can tell by this photo, It's a bit pixelated.
Apologies. The defendant and defense may stand.
You guys see the evidence.
I'm gonna sit on this side.
Yeah. So as you can see by this Cola is very obviously stood inside the portal with the intent of going in. During this, he was debating on whether or not it was worth it to go in, and he was talked down out of it, but he did attempt it very clearly, considering he is halfway in the portal. Just thought that was important for the jury to know. Just something to keep in mind.
Well, would you like to call another witness to the stand, prosecution?
Yeah, we'd like to call Overseer Lucario.
I will let him know.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello. If you would take a seat, if you would
Okay.
stand at the stand. Over here.
Okay. What's wrong?
There's
Hello.
Right. Please raise your right hand.
Like this?
Yes. Do you promise that your testimony you shall give in this case before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you the gods?
Yeah. I promise.
You may lower your hand.
Hello, Lucario.
Hello.
Marcy being so informal.
Just to note the few questions. You were present.
Wait,
Oh,
my
yeah?
mistake. First off, please state your first and last name to the court. Apologies.
Lucario? That's about it.
Alright, now you may lower your right hand. I apologize. You may continue.
Okay. You were present with myself and Kaya when we went to the nether portal located in Cola's base, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you describe what you saw in where the portal was?
It was it was in a bunch of maze and locks, and then led to the portal room with soul stand and a brewing stand.
So it's good to assume that Cola was using illegal items from the nether to create portals, or not portals, potions.
Yes.
Yeah. So if hold on. So how illegal would it be to own those items, such as soul sand, with the intention of, doing illegal things with them, presumably?
Well, I mean, getting them on one hand is illegal because you had to have had a portal to get them in the first place. Especially soul sand.
So how do you suspect that Cola has gotten this soul sand if he had not gotten it from being inside the nether?
Either stole it from someone or did a trade deal.
And can you imagine anyone doing a trade deal with Cola, seeing as he is a new person and not too many people know him?
Not sure. I don't really know much about him.
Okay, no further questions then.
Okay.
Very well. Does the defense have any questions? No, please
Oh,
stay in the stand.
I have questions.
Oh.
So
I can't.
you have been to the nether portal. You've been to his nether portal, and you have seen the surrounding areas.
Yes.
Was there any crates containing large amounts of snowballs? Because as we know, winters melt very easily into when in the Nether. So it would be safe to assume that my client would need an abundance of snowballs in order to safely traverse there for long periods of time. Was there any preparation items that you can think of, such as armor, tons of snow golems, things like that?
There was materials to make potions. That's about all I seen.
Yes, but as we know, potion materials can be found from the Sky Islands, and even soul sand itself can be found in the overworld.
Yeah, I didn't see anything snowball-wise.
So how
Might have been a...
could then my client traverse the Nether if he did not have any supplies to do so in the vicinity?
Just stole them. That's... You never know. The guy's been snooping around everywhere.
He is new. I would assume that he would want to know where he's living, what he...
Not to mention
get
this
to
guy
know the
talked to
terrain.
Ziff, so that speaks up one for itself.
I can explain that as well, but later. That's all my questions.
Very well. Witness, you're excused. Prosecution, do you have any evidence or witnesses call?
We would like to call Captain Kaya to the stand, please.
Well, I will let them know. I've let them know, and now we wait. Kaya is on her way. Hello. If you could take a seat, stand at the witness stand, please. Okay. If you could please raise your right hand.
How?
Do you... do you promise that the testimony you shall give in the case now before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you the gods?
Yes, I do.
Please state your first and last name.
My first name is Kaya. Don't have a last name.
Okay. You may lower your right hand.
Okay. Hello, Kaya. Just a few questions. You have been spending a fair bit of time in the Winter Kingdom recently, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And during those times, have you been present for much conversations with Kola, whether it be eavesdropping, as I know you were prone to do, or just talking to him face to face?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Have you talked to Kola much in simpler terms?
Yes.
Yeah. Would you say that the defendant has asked a lot of questions about what would happen if he were to go into the Nether?
Yes, I've heard that question quite a bit.
Yeah. How often would you say that he asks about going into the Nether and such?
I would say quite often. I don't think I can give you an exact number, but if it's prominent enough for me to remember, I'd say quite often.
Mm-mm. And would you say that he has been warned against going to the Nether?
Yes. Very much.
Can you recall what he would say in response to that?
Not at this... No.
That's fine. No pressure. No further questions then, thank you.
Does the defense have any questions?
Yep. Okay. So you say that my client mentions and asks about the Nether, that he showed curiosity, right? Would it not make sense for my client to show curiosity, considering the fact that he has been living in a cave for a considerable number of years?
I think his curiosity is valid, yes.
Yeah, so it would not really be suspicious, the fact that he is taking consideration into how the world has changed and those laws.
So can you repeat that?
So it would not be a suspicious thing for him to ask and to show curiosity towards.
I guess not.
Mm-hmm. And as for the numerous of times he's expressed interest into the end, could it be possible that these numerous occasions were in fact just a initial short burst when he first arrived at the kingdom?
I don't really know about that.
So you cannot confirm that it was not just his initial interest. Has he mentioned anything in regards to the Nether in recent conversations?
I believe so.
I believe so. What was it? May I ask?
I believe me and Cola were speaking the other day before I arrested him.
So he mentioned the Nether while you were arresting him for the Nether.
No, what I was arresting him for was something completely different. But
okay,
he did bring it up.
Why did he bring up the Nether in regards to something completely different?
No, he was mentioning multiple instances of eavesdropping.
What does that have to do with the Nether?
It doesn't have to do with the Nether. I'm just saying that it was mentioned along with his times of eavesdropping.
Then why would he mention the Nether?
I don't know. He obviously thought there was some relevance to it.
Okay, well, that's all my questions.
Alright, witness, you are accused. Does the prosecution have any evidence or more witnesses to...
Yes, the prosecution would actually like to call Cola himself to the stand.
Very well. Cola, please raise your right hand. Right. Sorry, give me a sec. Right. Do you promise that your testimony you shall give in this case, now before this court, shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you the gods?
I do.
You may lower your right... state your full name, please.
Hello, my name is Cola. I have no family name.
Yeah, you may raise your right... you may lower your right hand.
I.
Okay, hello, Cola.
Hello?
Yeah, so, do you recall, I think now it was a few weeks back, but do you recall, coming to me and asking me about the Nether? And after I had warned you against going to the Nether, as it is not only illegal in winter law, it is also very illegal in the Darian law for outsiders to come. And your response was that you wanted to be the first winter to be in the Nether, and that you wanted to be the first person to do something.
I do. I also remember you quickly following up with that being something that someone else has already done and losing my luster to do it. Even you noted that.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't lose your luster, did you? Because I do recall you mentioning to me the other day that you had
If I
had
may
the
ask,
portal.
when was this other day?
When you showed me the portal.
Okay.
I had asked you if that was your only portal, and you said yes, but you did say that you had the materials to create another. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Did you have any intention of entering the Nether using those portals?
I never had any intention of entering the Nether to use those portals.
Okay. Is there a reason why you created the portals then?
I created the portals for the days that the borders opened. I had I was speaking with some people, and they told me that the borders were suddenly closed one day, so I'd like to have a portal ready and available so I could go into the Nether and create potions at my own leisure when the borders opened.
Mhm. But you are well aware that it is illegal to own a Nether portal, correct?
I am now.
I vividly remember it being told to you from many people, such as myself, Advisor Bryn, Captain Kaya. I
was often told by all of you. I was often told by all of you that going into the Nether was the illegal act, not simply owning a portal.
We had mentioned the portal, but if you were unclear, that is my apologies. But why would you need to have a portal if there's no indication that the Nether would be opening anytime soon?
Preparation, to be ahead of the curve. Any good businessman wants to be prepared, wouldn't you agree? The first person to grab something would be the first person to sell something. The first person to sell something is always ahead of the curve. That's what I was aiming for.
What has given any indication that High Lady Morgan would open the Nether?
There is no indication. But
so
as I
why
stated
would you
before...
create one in anticipation? There's no reason for you to be under the assumption that it will open, even if you're waiting for it. There's no reason for you to have a portal, knowing that going to the Nether is illegal. And presumably, if you used a bit of common sense, you would know that it's illegal to also have the Nether portal, not just the act of going into the Nether. So why
would I know that owning a portal would be illegal? If, under my assumption, I have been told repeated times that going into the Nether was illegal, if the Nether borders were suddenly closed, they could also suddenly be reopened. That's what my thought process was. I feel that that is a very logical logic to follow. If they were suddenly closed, they could someday suddenly be opened, and that would mean that the first person with a key to a door to get into the Nether would be the first person to be able to grab things and make things a convenience and readily accessible for other people.
And did you think ahead of the fact that if you were the first person in the Nether, if the borders were ever to be opened, that it would still be mighty suspicious of you to have already had a portal?
I suppose. But again, as I've stated multiple times, I was not under the impression that owning a portal was illegal. I understand now that owning a portal is illegal, but that's retrospect. Hindsight is obviously 2020.
Yes, but even then, you've always, been interested with crime, such as stating that you've read the laws, so presumably that you do know what is illegal. But also the fact that the first time you met Advisor Bryn over there, the first thing you said to him was, "How do you feel about crime?" Do you recall that?
I do recall that. And I do, have an affinity for crime. I traveled for a period of time. You get your hands dirty. It's kind of just how life happens. I'm going to be completely frank with you. I have operated for a period of time as a white hood criminal. I would break in and out of prisons at my leisure, supporting the various people along the way and telling them the various issues with said prison systems, as well as other things. Obviously, I've done crime, and obviously it interests me, but I like doing it in a safe and comfortable environment. Hence why I asked Bryn, are they interested in crime and how they feel about crime? Not so I could abuse and use my crime against them, but to help support them against other criminals.
Okay.
No one has ever asked me that question before. They just assume that you say that you enjoy crime and they don't think about criminology or the similar things of that nature. They assume that you're a criminal.
Right, okay. And just looking into your past as well there, you were recently arrested for breaking Elven law.
Hey, Estelle, did you bring that thing?
I did actually bring the thing.
Awesome. Can we support that and put it in evidence?
I would like to submit when it comes to attacking my client's character for recent wrongful imprisonment, as he did not break any law in those situations, as I have both Elven Law 1 and 2, in which it mentions that there is no official law against eavesdropping or espionage. Also, I have spoken to Princess Melody herself, who told me herself that the Elven Kingdom is open to everyone except for inside the castle, which my client was not. So I don't know who to give these to. Let me just. Here you go.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Just to state, Kola was on castle grounds when he done that.
He was
Oh, inside the castle area. So
the castle state. Melody said inside the castle, not castle grounds. And as we know, the waystone used to be there. We had to regularly traverse that area in order to walk there. So how can Kola be expected to all of a sudden not go to an area we're not
inside,
permitted to?
And she's not even here to testify.
I actually have no argument against that. If it's not in the law, it's not in the law. That's the
not in the
elf's
law.
fault, isn't it?
You can check the book yourself.
Your can I have the book? Or Your Honor, can I have the
I'm
book,
rude.
please?
Yes, one moment.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
I'm going over. Hold on.
I just threw it over.
Oh my god!
On the floor.
You chucking that one?
Yep, I was quickly reading through it. As a reminder, though, if you need to interject from each other, you say objection.
Oh, I will keep that in mind.
That is a message for both sides.
Of course. Can I just steal Bryn for
I
a
love
quick
that
second
he's
just to go over
staring at
this
me.
new evidence?
Very well.
Yeah, Bryn.
Does that mean that we're going to take a recess for a moment? Since they're having a conversation outside?
One moment. I don't know if they would be too long, since it's probably just a quick talk between the two of them.
Alright.
Yes, we'll have a quick 5 minutes recess. This is not when you are choosing to vote yet. This is just a quick break for 5 minutes while the defendant and the defense attorney and the prosecution discuss amongst themselves. Thank you. That means you can go for a bit.
She's.
Ira, may I speak with you?
Yes.
You want? I don't know if we should. Yeah, group.
I'll be right back.
One moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Artie. Okay, I'll make it.
Okay.
I got your note. I have a note that I need to deliver to you in a bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I believe Avis left one of their birds inside. I don't... As long as they know where it is.
That's Avis for you.
The
Not
birds!
the birds. Not
The
the
birds! Oh! Holden, correct? Or no?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, hold on. No.
There's 2 H's.
Horizon. I need... The messenger!
That's me.
Come with me.
Friend.
Hello.
Okay.
I have a question. I can't go over there because Bryn is over there.
How can I be of assistance, High Lady?
I was just wondering if Princess Rain has given you any documents or word of something that I am looking to receive from her yet.
No, Princess Rain hasn't handed me anything. Truthfully, I think Princess Rain is out of sorts right now, especially after with the whole execution malarkey.
Chopping someone's head off can be a little,
Especially after the whole treason thing.
Oh, yes. I've heard about that.
I didn't support the execution either way, but she's... I don't think she's doing well at the moment. So I have not seen her, and I don't think many of the Seraph Kingdom has seen her either. But the second that I do get that document or any book addressed to you, you or whoever is in charge of that aspect will be made aware.
Wonderful. I do have a mailbox set up at the Elven Kingdom, but if
Yes.
Rain indicates to you that it is something more private, just let me know and I can come meet you.
Perfect. I do have a book to give to the Navirian Kingdom. It's just about the post office in the Seraph Kingdom. It's nothing really important. But
is it on the main level, I'm assuming? Like the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No flying needed.
Well, that's not an issue for me, but...
Well, yes. And like I said to you at the Mermaid Ball, if there is anything else that you need, anything at all, please don't hesitate to ask.
Could I be blunt and ask how far that offer extends?
Well, truthfully, you are the High Lady, so nothing is really off the table for you. As long as it doesn't land my head on the guillotine.
That would be unpleasant, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
All right, well, we should go back.
Okay.
Annabelle,
You're so cool.
I like your dress.
We just need the photo.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Sorry, I'm stepping on people's toes. I'm so sorry.
If you don't mind, I'll be joining you guys on the bench. I have to step out of jury duty. All right.
I've spoken with Annabelle, and this is true.
Well, you're more than welcome to sit with us.
All right. Is everyone here? Are we missing anyone?
I don't think so.
Very well.
Yeah, well,
Then court is back in session. Cola, if you could please return to the witness stand.
We have some.
Sorry.
Oh,
go on.
okay. We have some evidence that will kind of null Estelle's of defense here. Page 19 of the Elven Knight's Handbook, written by Captain Craig himself before his death. On page 19, it is stated that spying/espionage has a fine of 10 gold pieces and a jailing of 48 hours if on Elven land. Therefore, while it isn't officially stated in the rule book, in like the Elven law books themselves, there is still a rule against spying and espionage that the knights are supposed to handle and take care of. Which means that what Cola over there was doing was still very much illegal, and he was rightfully jailed for.
Yeah. The defendant may continue with their questioning. I believe it was interrupted by objections from the prosecution previous.
I actually think it was the other way around.
Oh, right, sorry. The prosecution may continue with their questions. I apologize.
Yeah, okay. So...
Sorry, defendant. My bad. Words are hard. I'm confused.
My brain is confused.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cool. I just have, one last question. Can you truly and honestly say that you were not tempted to go into the portal at any point while it was in your hands?
I suppose I can't.
Mhm.
But I believe that everything has an allure. But just because something's right in front of you and you want to do something doesn't mean you're going to do it.
Yes, but it definitely doesn't help if the thing is right in front of you.
And it wasn't right in front of me.
You went to very elaborate ways to hide your portal. So it's... I don't know, just an interesting character trait. That's all the questions I have for Cola.
Does the defense have any questions?
Yes, I do. So, Kolip, you are new to the Winter Kingdom, correct?
I believe I am the most new person in the Winter Kingdom as far as I know, yes. I would call myself new.
And is it true that before the Winter Kingdom you were holed up in a cave for a considerable amount of time?
Yes.
Okay, how long was that for exactly?
5 to 10 years? I don't know.
5 to 10 years, and I believe that the borders for the Nether were closed roughly 2 years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. No. So at which point you were traversing to the Nether was not an illegal thing. Desiring to traverse into the Nether was a legal thing. Wasn't an illegal.
Objection. He was aware of it when he got back.
I'm not talking about when he was back. I'm talking about when he was in the cave. He was under the impression that he could go to the Nether.
Okay.
Okay. So, upon leaving the cave, were you under the impression that the laws were the same?
Yes.
Can I ask, who was the first person that you met when you came to the Winter Kingdom?
That would have been Captain Ziff, I believe.
Did you have conversations with Captain Ziff pertaining to the legality of traversing to the Nether?
Yes.
Can I ask what those conversations were?
Well, I was curious about potions, and I asked Ziff about going to the Nether. They said that having a portal is a fine thing to do, that people are going to say otherwise, but that's mostly because they're scared. So I set up a portal in my own home.
Oh my lord.
Jesus!
I think I may need to step down from the Juro stand before I bang my head into the wall.
Very well.
Apologies. I
May I
apologize.
please continue questioning my client?
You may continue.
Okay, so Ziff told you, were you under the impression that Ziff was a winter?
Yeah, they were the first winter I'd seen in a while. I thought maybe things had changed, certain looks altered.
Yes, because as you mentioned before, you had been staying in a cave for about 5 years. Alone, might I add. So, Ziff informed you that building a portal was okay, to which you then went and met with other fellow winters who then initially told you that that when you questioned about the Nether, they informed you that it was illegal to go there, but didn't state that it was illegal to own a portal.
Yes.
Okay. So, you carried on, so at this point, had the portal been built?
When? Sorry, can you repeat that?
Had the portal been built after Ziff informed you that it was fine and the Winters had not confirmed or told you that it was illegal to do so? Was the portal built then?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. At what point were you informed that the portal was illegal to build?
I think a few days after it was already done and dusted.
Okay. And who informed you of it?
I think Max?
Okay.
Ow. Just bang my knee on the desk.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay. So, Max informed you that building the portal was illegal. And you decided not to immediately break it. Can I ask why?
To be completely honest, as I said earlier, I wanted to have access to it if the borders ever opened. I also kind of thought it was pretty. I also worked hard to make it. I rushed to make it, so
It takes 2
I decided
seconds
that
to make.
sealing it away would be better than just getting rid of it. on the off chance that I actually do get to use it. And I sealed it
Build
behind
another
several
one.
locked doors and a maze so that any person who stumbles into some back rooms of a building I was making wouldn't, bumble into it and end up with massive trouble on their hands.
Okay, and you can confirm that you made no moves, made no preparations in order to be able to safely traverse the Nether.
Yep.
No preparations, no nothing. As for the potion ingredients that were seen, can I ask how you acquired those?
A lot of those I acquired via Sky Islands.
Yes, because as we all know, blaze rods, nether wart, and other Netherian items have been used to make potions. These were obtained in Sky Islands. I doubt that anybody here does not have access to these materials themselves. Hold up. When you were informed that your nether portal had been discovered and that you had to return to face your crime, where were you when you heard that you were being prosecuted?
Oh, I was out of town in my vacation home.
You were out of town. Interesting. So, you're telling me that you, a person that has had a little bit of trouble with the law in the past, heard that they were once again found and wanted by the law. And what did you do when you heard this?
I not returned home, but I cleaned up my house, my vacation house, that is, locked the doors, and came back to the Winter Kingdom to see what was going on, as well as, deal with the situation. I made no attempt to run. I was aiming to amicably deal with the situation.
Mm-hmm. At which point I am guessing the photo happened.
Yes.
Can you please explain the contents or the story behind that photo?
Well, I was speaking with Max. I informed them that I did,
Was Max
in fact...
the only one there with you?
Yes.
Okay.
I was speaking with Max about the portal. I showed them it to be completely transparent about the things that I had after learning that owning it was a bad thing. I showed them that it was locked behind several doors and that I had no intention of using it until the portals were opened, and so I showed them, and we had a small conversation while down there.
I find it interesting how Max chose to have a conversation instead of immediately arresting you.
It was a swift conversation.
Okay. I'm not on trial.
What did this conversation entail?
Speaking on the type of punishment that could be incurred if one were to go through the portal.
Mm-hmm. And in the photo, you are somewhat standing into it. May I ask why that is?
I was slightly encouraged to maybe consider the idea of going inside, but I advised myself against it and moved on.
So you were advised to go into it?
I think it might have been a more joking tone more than anything, but the intent might have been there.
You could say that you jokingly stepped like, oh, look at me, I'm doing it, but not actually.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing. You had a joking interaction with a person, and they said, oh, maybe you should try to go in, and then you were like, oh, maybe I should. Never mind, though.
Yeah.
Objection? That is not what happened.
I'm not questioning
Close.
you.
I know, but he's lying.
Speculation.
That's the word.
Okay. So that's your story.
Yes.
And once again, you returned to face prosecution because you did make the portal and understood that that was illegal. I personally myself watched you in the dungeon, and I knew you could have escaped, but you didn't, because you stayed. Because you knew that you were innocent.
Is everything alright?
My brain is just slow, don't mind me.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I ask a definition question in the meantime?
Very well.
Anyone can answer. If someone could explain to me the difference between criminology and criminal.
The difference between criminology is the study of crime and its effects on other people, while a criminal is someone who commits crimes. Those are two very different things. I actively study crimes by committing them. I am a criminologist who has been a criminal.
Is that usually the credentials of a criminologist?
Not always, but it helps. There are very well-known criminologists who have been criminals, and they oftentimes have better information because they have a first-person perspective on the things that are happening and why criminals do crimes.
Can I answer as well? From the jury. As someone who has studied criminology in the past, it basically looks at all the different types of crime, i.e. white-collar crime, blue-collar crime, moral crime, ethical crime, all the different types of crime, and it looks into why a person commits the crime, what involves in that crime, studies of criminals in the past, whereas a criminal actually commits these crimes and they don't really think about it.
Thank you.
Well, if that is it, I have no more questions.
Very well. You may... the witness may return to their seat. Does the prosecution have anything else to present to the court?
No, no we don't.
Very well. You may make a closing statement. Your side of the case.
Oh, the closing statement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Cola and Estelle would like you to believe that he had absolutely no intention of entering the Nether, and that he was never warned prior to it due to the fact he was in a cave for however long. That is not true. There were multiple times that we had mentioned to Cola that he would be arrested if he had a portal or had even thoughts about going into the Nether, as, again, it is very illegal in Winter law. And on top of that, it's illegal in Nazarian law. And while Cola may not have gone into the Nether, there's no way of proving that he never was going to. And based on everything that he has said, the fact that he went into the portal a bit, even if he's claiming it was for a joke, just I think you would be very smart to find him guilty. That's it.
Your case will be closed. Right. Defense, if you could state your case.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client has made mistakes. Definitely should have broke the portal when it was revealed to be illegal. However, again, my client was under the impression that it was not, and made measures to make sure that nobody else found portal. But again, I must stress that
You got
I'm
this,
sorry, my
sister.
brain is slow.
You're doing great.
Oh,
I'm
thank
very
you.
tired as well.
I'm yeah. My client is a victim of circumstance. A lot of the evidence that's been pointing to him can easily be explained away, such as the potion materials that I'm sure many of us have in our own home. The soul sand that can actually be acquired in the overworld, in ancient cities, as a matter of fact. And, 2, I believe High Lady Morgan herself has not even found the portal connecting to the other side, which means my client Cola did not step into the nether. And again, my client has been stuck in a cave, not speaking to anyone for a very, very long time. It would make sense for his curiosity, which never got satisfied. He had questions that weren't answered. For instance, the not knowing when the nether would be open. It would make sense that my client, businessman, we don't know if the nether will open. We don't know if it ever will. But as I would like to point out, winters are immortal, like lobsters. It's only a matter of time for Cola, if he's lucky.
To capitalize.
Like lobsters. And I would also like to stress that Cola could have run. If he was guilty and he had malicious intent, he very easily could have left. He very easily could have left the dungeon here. Instead, he chose to stay and take stand up against you all. Not against you all. To take stand and tell his story. The only crime my client has commit is ignorance. Thank you.
Do you have any evidence or witnesses to call to the court, to the stand? Or produce to the court?
I suppose not.
Well, does this mean your case is closed on your side?
Yeah.
Very well. We'll have a quick recess while the jury deliberate. Is 15 minutes enough? Then we return here on the hour. Go to your end. The recess.
His ass
If the
is.
jury would like to create a group to deliberate.
Oh, great one.
You did great.
Thank you. I basically had to throw out I had to throw out my opening statement. I wrote it down and everything, and I.
Yeah, no, he's guilty as fuck, but you did great.
I disagree. I disagree. Cola, come on, let's go.
Are you okay?
Oh wait, Cola, real quick.
I've been ignored by my friend.
What?
Oh, wait, no.
Avis.
Yeah,
I was so frustrated that whole
Hey,
time.
different sides, still friends.
My
No, I
parent had
do.
some
I
very
understand.
good notes.
You don't understand.
Oh.
No, I think I do.
6 pages worth of notes.
Holy shit.
Your parent? Oh my god.
All
Oh my
because
God.
Right.
Rabbit,
Well,
Rabbit, a rabbit agrees with you too.
I see.
I'm glad.
Can't
Well, I
say
suppose we
agree,
should.
but
I have to go.
you know.
Oh, okay.
Let me know what
should-
happens.
We should.
I will let you know what
leave
happens.
the jury
I'm gonna grab that book
to,
on the way home.
Talk about
Okay.
their
And we can talk about it
decision.
later.
I don't want.
Yeah, the
Oh!
jury's talking in there.
I did not.
Where does the parrot go?
Jesus.
Wait,
I didn't mean to do that.
flying
I
above.
apologize.
Wait, Avis, are you on the jury?
That's my bad.
I mean,
You just got
the
sent on.
parrot.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm
I
fine.
don't want to go.
Fine.
No, Avis,
Am
go
I?
in,
It's
find
okay.
Timothy.
It's okay.
Go in and
It's okay. Go in. Go in.
All
Go in.
right.
Share
Well,
your
I will
notes, share
see
your
you
notes.
later.
Show your note.
Later.
That was stressful.
Okay.
I don't think.
If he ever comes through the portal, he's dead. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Princess SMP. I have to skedaddle. I unfortunately can't stay for the verdict, but anyone who watched... Ow, why did I miss? Anyone who watched it live, you already know what happened. But for everyone else, I didn't grab the book. Wedding invitation! Ooh la la! From Umiko! I don't know who they were dating. But they're a part of the mermaid kingdom. That's interesting. Very interesting that a mermaid would, invite us to their wedding. I mean, actually, Lillian is their friend. But anyways. Anyway, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Princess SMP. If you made it this far, make sure you leave a like. Comment your favorite part, and be good people, do good things. I'll see you guys next time. Check out the description for more information. Bye!